Good morning, everyone. This is Paula Hunter, your psychic medium and spiritual coach. And I wanted to jump on today because I wanted to share a bit of a message. Basically, I had a client here recently who received this beautiful message from her mother, and I wanted to share it, and I asked permission to do so, and she didn't have a problem with that. So I had a client recently, and her mother was ill, and she found out recently that she was pregnant. And she was waiting to have some tests done to make sure that the baby was okay and everything was all right. But before she was able to get in for those tests, her mother actually passed. And this client was holding a lot of guilt to do with that situation. She felt, that her mom missed out on something. So bringing her mother forward, obviously her mother said, you know what, I'm still very much a part of your life. And she showed me her holding this beautiful baby girl on the other side prior to her coming in. And that is a symbol to let her know that she was very much aware of the child and had a connection with the soul even before it was coming in to her. Now, one of the things that she showed me prior to her stepping back was holding this baby in her arms. And she showed me leaning over and giving a kiss to her forehead. And then she showed me that there was a correlation to some sort of mark there. So I didn't get like a huge birthmark or anything like that, but it made me feel like a freckle. Okay. And I thought, okay, well, this is really strange. But anyway, I brought it forward to the client, and the client says, well, I don't think she has any freckles there. There's nothing there. And I said, you know what? After your session, go and take a look. I said, because this is your mother, and she's showing me her kissing the baby, and this mark, this freckle, was where she kissed her forehead, right? So I got a message a little bit later on. She sent me a little bit of an email, and she said, you know what? I looked and there was a freckle there. So it's such a beautiful message. I know that this client, every time she looks at her beautiful baby girl, she's going to see the freckle, and she's going to know that her mother was there. Her mother held her. Her mother kissed her child. So it's a beautiful reminder. Every time she sees her daughter, she's going to think of her mom and knowing that she's always in her life. And it's so important to understand that even though spirit leaves the earth plane, they are always with us. They are always aware of these beautiful things that go on in our lives. They're aware of the challenges, those trials and tribulations. And when we think of them, when we call them, know that they step forward and they will be there. So I wanted to share this message out there today, and especially if there's anyone who's really missing someone on the other side. Send up that energy, call them forward, let them know how much you love them and maybe that you miss them. Maybe it's about, please let me feel your arms wrapping around me and sending me your love. We're in this crazy world right now. We can feed the drama, we can feed the fear, or we can stand in this beautiful love energy of who we are, knowing that that's going to permeate out to the universe, out into the collective consciousness. And this is how we're going to change our world, is by coming back here. So just remember, your loved ones, no matter what is going on in your life, they're with you. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.